Reyes, what's up, man? Reyes, first, second, and third. Jamie Ibanez, third, second. Forming Financial Freedom, third. All right. I like the name. That's Jamie. Jamie's new group. Forming Financial Freedom. I like the alliteration there. I had to make sure I bring a gallon jug of water with me this time. Last time my throat was getting dry. What's going on, everybody? Okay, what we got here? I'm getting messages from all over. Should have turned my notifications off. I forgot. Okay, I got a new page here. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. I got a new group page that I started. Let me adjust some of these cords real quick. I can't quite move things around like I want. Okay. There we go. I'm going to turn this camera. Okay, here we go. Let me scroll up. Sometimes this mouse don't work right. There we go. Okay. Chrome vending. So I opened up a new page here. Anybody who wants to get on, just send me a request and I'll put you on there. I'll accept you on there. And I'm going to be talking about all type of things vending on here. I know it's quite a few Facebook pages and groups that's already available for vendors, but I want to go ahead and start one myself too, so I could develop another community. So if you can't find answers that you're looking for in one place, you can find some here. And anybody's welcome to post whatever you have. If you're selling anything, or if you just want to post some information, or you want to ask some questions. And we have all type of different veteran vendors on there. Man, everything's going wrong. This cord is too small. That's the problem. I'm gonna have to get some tape and set that thing up. All right, let me fix this up. But yeah. So anybody who wants to get on, definitely send me a request. You can send it to Chrome Vending, to my group, and I'll accept you on. Anybody who wants to get started in the vending business, anybody who's already in the vending business, anybody has questions, whatever you want to sell, anything to do with vending. All right, I see a few of them coming through right now. I'm going to go on there and accept them right when it's over. I'm going to let everybody on. And I definitely just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. I see I'm getting some messages on here right now. So let me click these out. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna be posting stuff on here that I don't get to post on YouTube. So it'll be a lot more stuff on there. Reyes, what's up, man? He sent me a message, says he's on my live stream. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Reyes the Entrepreneur. If y'all don't know Reyes the Entrepreneur, I'm getting ready to meet up with him real soon. He lives out in California. And Jamie Farnsworth from Farnsworthy Vending. He lives up in New Hampshire. And we're all getting ready to get together soon. So we're gonna be doing a lot of live videos here come next weekend. But we're gonna have some fun. We're definitely gonna have some fun. So any of y'all who watch Reyes the Entrepreneur, anybody who watches Jamie Farnsworth from Farnsworthy Vending, we all three going to be collaborating together. If you don't watch them, then you definitely want to go check them out, because I'm going to be doing some videos with them. And I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to be hanging out. Let's see here. Let me answer some of these comments. I see some comments are building up. Spencer Ellison, Mike, what's up, brother? What's up, Spence? Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Ray Torres, what's up, Mike? What's up, man? What's going on? You are the first person that has said my last name right. LOL. Ibanez. Okay, is that Jamie Ibanez? I guess I just got lucky. What type of camera are you using? It's clean. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I got a new phone. My other phone had it. It kicked the bucket. So I went and got me a new phone. I got a nice little phone. It's it's an Android. It's a Motorola, but this one was like way more than my other phone was. But this one was real nice. I like the clarity of the camera. So I definitely like how this phone's going. I think it's gonna really help me with my videos too, until I can get to the point where I can edit on my computer and use this one. I got some footage built up on this one. I got a couple SD clips, and this is the one I'm gonna be filming with when I meet up with Reyes and Jamie. But y'all be looking forward to that. I ain't telling you where we going yet, but we're going to a nice place. We're gonna be having some fun. We're going to a party city. So let's see what we got here. Yeah. He just got it 2 days ago. Yup. Yeah, man, I needed it too. Uh-oh. Clawzilla's on here. I don't know if any of y'all ever watch Clawzilla. He's got a YouTube channel about claw machines. He goes in and he goes into all different types of arcades, and he's a beast at playing those claw machines. He's always winning on them. And he's got I think he's got a couple at his house, but he says he's about to buy his first machine. I've been speaking with him a little bit lately. I actually did an interview with him, but for some reason the audio didn't come out right. So I'm going to have to redo that again, do another interview with him for my YouTube channel. And hopefully I can get the audio right this time. I did it on my computer, and I always have issues with my computer because I don't know how to edit and do everything right like I'm supposed to on the computer because I'm used to doing everything on my phone. But it's just a learning curve that I still have to continue to go through. I'm going to learn some things when I get up with Jamie and Reyes. So I'm always about growing. They say it's a saying that says you are like the amalgamation of the five people that you spend the most time with. So if you're not where you want to be, you probably want to check out the people that are around you, the people that are surrounding you. Who do you spend the most of your time with? Who were your last 5 phone calls to or from? Who were your last 5 text messages to or from? So if you want to improve, you gotta hang around people that are up here, that are pulling you up. Obviously you want to have something to offer too, but you definitely want to be around people that are going to bring you up. So I'm always around people that I'm trying to learn from. I'm always trying to be in contact with other vendors who know more in one area than I do about something else. Nah, man, don't do that. Okay, shout out to Reyes. I'm working on starting. Just gotta get my money right. Yeah, man, that's all it takes. Put a little bit aside every week, every day, every week, every month, whatever it is that it takes for you to put a little bit aside, and take that little money as your investment money. A lot of time, the money that we make, it goes to somebody else. We don't really own any of the money that we make most of the time. It's either you paying it out for your car, you paying it out for rent, you paying it out for insurance, gas, food, cell phone, internet. Like, there's always money that's going to somebody else. What you got to do is you got to take 10% off the top. If you make $100, you take 10 for yourself. Figure out how to get by with the 90. If you make $200, you take 20 for yourself. If you make $500, you take 50 for yourself, and you put the other 450 up. You live off of that, But you take that 10% and pay yourself first, and then with that money, that's your investment money to invest in whatever you can put that money to work for you like an employee for. Once you're able to learn how to do that, if you can be disciplined to take your first 10% off the top, then that's your first step to creating wealth for yourself, to creating your entrepreneurship, to creating some kind of passive income. And I talk about passive income a lot, but nothing starts as passive It's just that we want to get it to the point where eventually it is passive in a steady state. You got to take it off. Nobody's going to start with just you buy it unless you just already got a lot of money. And then you can invest in things and then let them go. But from the bottom up, you got to grind. You got to work. It doesn't start like that. What we got here? I'm gonna start selling drugs. No, man. I know he's obviously clowning around. when y'all going to Cali? I'm gonna be going up there next month. Now we're not going to Cali. We're not necessarily going to Cali, but we're gonna meet up somewhere. Reyes is from Cali, Jamie's from New Hampshire, I'm from Florida, and we're gonna meet in a state that don't neither one of us live in. So, but we definitely gonna be having some fun. Carlos V. Hey Chrome, what brand and type of candy machines you recommend? I think, man, if it flips a profit, it doesn't matter whatever you can find. Whatever your money situation calls for yourself. Like, I don't want to tell you go invest in this machine and you don't have the money for it, or that might not be a machine that's right for you. Some people like gumball machines, candy machines, bulk machines. Some people like full line machines. Some people like arcade. Me personally, I want to have my hand in as many as I can and try them all out and see which one I like the best. But I'm definitely leaning more towards full line and arcade now. But I think I'd like to get into some ATM machines as well. But I'm just taking it like how it comes right now. What type of machines are you maybe thinking about? Like what type of business? Are you thinking more bulk machine? Or are you thinking more full line, arcade, ATM? What are you more thinking about? And then maybe I could give you a recommendation that I might have, or maybe somebody who's already on here can give you a recommendation of the type of machines they like. Yes, I got you live. P.S. It is 7:05 a.m. Oh, okay. You're over in Australia, right? Okay, all the way across the world. Ryan, Ryan 25. All the way from Australia. What city in Australia you live in? Bro, what kind of phone did you say it was? I'm gonna get one. This is a Motorola. I went over, I got Metro PCS. And I went over there. I needed to get a new one. I was just trying to get my stuff transferred and buy another phone like the one I had, whatever I had to do. And I told them, man, I just need a good phone. Give me something with a good camera. And they showed me this one and they said this was a good one. So I just went with whatever they pulled out for me. Okay, I got 22 people on. I got 8 thumbs up. Y'all hit that thumbs up button for me. Drive these thumbs up for me real quick. I need a couple more of them. Debbie did. Oh no, I skipped somebody. What we got here? Oh, too fast with the Texas sign on. Okay, what's up, man? What's up, Texas? Debbie Dev. Here for the knowledge, OG. Okay, got the pen and pad out. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Whatever questions, let me know. But we got a couple other vendors on here too, so definitely leave your comments, whatever you got in mind. And the best way to get whatever you want to get is just start putting questions up, and either I'll get to them and I give you, my take on them, and some of the other people who are watching, they'll drop theirs as well. I know my buddy Jamie, he's always, contributing as well. Hit that like button, guys. Help a brother out. Haha, my last calls work. Mike G Reyes. Work, Mike G. I gotta work, man. Airplane 312. Hello, what's going on, man? Airplane 312. Is that an area code 312? You a pilot? Just curious. Those are liabilities. What's liabilities? Farmsworthy Vending Light. Do you pay commission on your vending business? Commission? Do I pay commission on my vending business? I actually have no locations right now that I pay a commission to. But I always tell people who ask me that, a lot of people do. Whenever you're going into a business, you got, what is this? Okay. Whenever you're going into a business and you're trying to get one of your machines placed in there, you have to create value in some form or some way to that business owner of why they should let you put that business in there, or why they should let you put your machine in there and run your business through their business. And some people go in there and their way of offering that value is they offer a commission. They offer to pay for it. But I mean, there are so many different ways to do it. You can just be creative. You can come up with something. So I always look for other ways. And my business isn't strictly for a charity, but I do donate to a charity because at the end of the year, I do have to pay taxes on my business. And it's either I pay it to a government or I pay it to a charity. So I got a friend of mine and he has a charity. It's called Fee 42. I've spoken of this plenty of times, but for the people who might not be sure about it, he played in the NFL. He retired. Clint Hart, number 42, and he feeds 42 indigent families every year at Christmas. So that'll be coming up next month, and I don't know if I'll be going live or what I'll be doing, but I know I'll definitely be doing a video about it. And I like to contribute to that, and it's definitely a tax write-off as well. So it's either pay the government or pay a charity. So you may as well pay a charity anyway, because you get a chance to give back and do something good at the same time. But there are certain locations, like I went into the mall location and they definitely want a percentage for me to be in there. It's either a percentage or you pay a rent. And the lady who I spoke to originally in the mall video, when I spoke to the GM, she's no longer there, someone else. And I went over there and spoke with them, and I still may do something at that mall, but I'm definitely not going to do it for 40%. I have to go back and renegotiate. It's all about how you negotiate what you got going on and what type of value you could present. But I just don't have any right now. Started watching you last week. I'm interested in this business now, thanks to you, Noki. Okay, awesome, man. Glad to have you aboard. Yeah, anything that I could offer, I always am putting up new videos. Anything that I'm coming across, just different advancements that I'm making, I always try to put them up and keep people motivated and show what's going on with my business. And maybe it's something either you want to do and learn from my experience, or maybe it's something that you don't want to do, or maybe a mistake that I made that you can learn from. But either way, I put it all right here, and you can take it and take what you want from it and disregard the rest. Airplane, I don't think he pays commission on any of his accounts. Yeah, I've been fortunate there, so I just haven't. I definitely don't want to do it for bulk candy machines, for small machines, because I don't feel like they make enough. Let's say I make $30 in a month, and let's say that's pretty much the average. I mean, I got locations that do more, and then sometimes you have some that do less. But let's say the average is about $30, what they expect from most smaller locations. If you make $30 and 10 of that goes back into your candy, and that's if you're making 200% profit. If 10 of that goes back into your candy out of that three, that leaves you with $20. If you give them 10%, what's that, $2? Like it doesn't make sense. $2 a month. Like it's not even really worth paying. Most business owners have a lot more to worry about than a dollar or two. And if you tell them you donate it to a charity, then a lot of times they just let you put it in there anyway. And you got to give them a few other reasons why it's a good idea to have it in there. Too bad strippers don't take quarters. Yeah, but you can cash those quarters into dollars. Are you going to invest in a Keymaster? Um, I'm not really sure yet. The thing about a Keymaster, when you deal with those big arcade machines, because I have a Pile Up, which is kind of similar. It's different, but it's similar. A lot of times they have really expensive prizes in them. So not only do you have to invest the money in that machine, you have to invest the money and putting the prizes in there. And if you're putting in there like $300, $400 PlayStations and game boxes and stuff like that, cameras, things that run between $150 to maybe $400, then you got to think about all the investments that you're placing inside of there as well. So I may get one in the future. It just depends if I find one and what happens with this arcade. I'm definitely looking into creating this arcade for 2019. But if I get an arcade, then you may end up seeing me get a keymaster for it. Ray Torres, any skydiving recently? Just curious. Looked like a lot of fun. I haven't been in a while. I'm still in contact. I have the guy's number. I have his personal number in my phone. The guy who owns the skydiving place, he was super nice when I went there. Like, I mean, the man let me record and gave me a free video and everything. I've been there before, but he really looked out for me. I told him what I was doing with my YouTube channel, and he looked out for me. So I've definitely been talking to him. I told him I probably want to get me a group of about 6 people to go. So that might be something that I put together next year, and maybe I get some of y'all to who might want to come with me. But I'll get more into that. That's a good idea. Maybe get up 6 people and then we all go jump out of plane. Who's down? Who's down? Yep, Western Australia. Okay, what part of Western Australia? Western Australia. Were you by Perth? Northwestern or Southwestern? Make it hell on them girls, Billy. Throw quarters at them, huh? Perth. Oh, okay. Exactly. So that's more southern. Noki. Okay. Noki. $1. Awesome. I got a super chat. $1 from Noki. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. That's awesome. Where you from, Noki? What state? Where do you live at? Okay, Justin, how far are some of your locations to where you live? Let's see here. I mean, I got a lot right here in the proximity, in the close area. I got a plaza that's pretty much right across the street, and I have 7 locations in the plaza right there. Then I have another plaza right down the road that I have another 3 in. So I got another. I got quite a few that's here in the proximity, and then I have some more in the town, but because I'm a little bit further out. But probably my furthest location might be about 30 minutes all the way across town. I know that if I do decide to get a mall location, I've been thinking about Gainesville for the arcade, because I know that that mall would do a lot better than the mall that's here. And that's probably a little further. That's at least an hour. From the interstate, it's like 45 minutes. And I'm a good little way. So it might take me a little over an hour to get there from my house. But it would be worth it to get an arcade set up in the Oaks Mall in Gainesville. But yeah, goals for 2019. I had 3 snack size candy vending machine and had it paid off in 10 months. Yeah, you can make your money back quick with them. You always want to take, your ROI into consideration. How much do you spend in your machines? And you want to write that number down. This is how much I spent. This is how much I spent in products. So not only do you have to buy the machine, you got to buy the products for it. And then you want to make enough profit that you can get your money back for your products and get your money back for your machine. And you don't want to drag that money out, because if you have $1,000 invested, how long is it going to take for you to make that $1,000 back? If it takes you a year to make your $1,000 back, it's taking too long. You want to try to get that $1,000 back in like a couple months if you can, and then go ahead and start profiting, because that $1,000 could be better spent. You could flip a car with that $1,000 for faster than that. So you definitely want to take all that into consideration. That's why definitely in the beginning when I started, I always looked for the best deals that I could find, buying used machines, and worked on just repairing them up a little bit so I could have some money. It wasn't right for me to buy brand new machines. Now I don't buy the cheapest. I'll buy somewhere, maybe not brand new, but I look for a newer machine that that is real nice, even if it costs a little more, to save me time from having to renovate everything. Have you relocated your coin pusher? No, I haven't relocated it yet. I actually still have it in there. I haven't I haven't removed it yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what I'm gonna do. I got another bar that I'm talking with, but I know it's some issues with the alcohol that I gotta um I gotta make a few more moves. But I'm working on a few things right now. I actually have a couple people who are interested in buying. I have two people who are interested in buying a coin pusher. So you can make money in this business, not only just placing machines, but you could buy a bulk amount and then sell them off one at a time, or sell a few of them and then finance the ones that you have, or just flip them and make some money too. You were talking about things that cost you money every month. Those are the liabilities I was talking about. Yeah, man, you always got to keep all that into consideration. You got to take your time because it's costing you time. Your time is worth money. Definitely your gas. Your gas is worth money. Then, I mean, if you just got a couple of machines and you don't have um, all the business legalities in place, then that's different. But once you get to a certain level of machines and you really want to create a full business with it, and you got to have your insurance and you got to have your LLC. If you got assets, you don't want anything to happen to your assets. You want your business to be separate from what you own. You have your business tax certificates. You got to pay for your what else is, oh, you got to pay your taxes. So I mean, you just got to take all that in mind. You got to keep your products going. So you just want to keep all those things into consideration. It is a cool number that I thought of. Okay, 312. I am from Perth, Western Australia, furthest away from America. Yeah, man. It's a good little distance. I've never been to Australia. Um, I've traveled abroad. I've been to quite a few different countries, but never to never Australia. Been to Europe a few times and all through Northern America and Central and South America, but haven't made it over there yet. I seen Amazon has a lock kit for $2 to open the same vending locks for when you don't have the keys, and it works smoothly. Beats drilling the locks. Have you tried that method? Yeah, actually, I do have a lock. Um, I got a lock pick off of Wish, but what I did was I got some new drill bits because when I was doing those drilling videos earlier, I realized that my bits were all worn, and that's why they were taking so long to get through. I went to Lowe's and bought brand new bits, and I went through I drilled through the locks in like 2 minutes. So make sure you got good bits if you're drilling, because the issue that was taking me so long in the beginning was definitely my bits were worn, and that was kind of it took me way too long to drill in those locks in those earlier videos. Ryan 25, that's epic, bro. It's cool you watch our videos, man. Yeah, that's Jamie. Uh-oh. I got a $10 message from somebody, but the message was retracted. Thank you for that donation. Whoever sent that $10, I'm not sure who sent it. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Appreciate all those donations from anybody who sends that. Um, I can't see who did it because it said the message was retracted. Ryan 25. Even if you are from America, I can still learn. And for me, a quarter is 20 cents. Me don't have quarters. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely. You can learn. We can all learn from each other. Even if it's different uh types of currency going into the machines, it's still certain principles that you can use or apply to your individual business that all go along with vending, especially when you're dealing with machines. Got my first bulk candy machines this past weekend. Jimbo's Barbecue Shack. Okay, Jimbo Barbecue Shack. What state are you in? And I'm looking by your name, Jimbo's Barbecue Shack. So you have a barbecue stand? Is that like a? Do you got like a trailer, or a truck, or What is that? Are you adding the candy machine to your barbecue business, or is that just a name? Dude, I'll go skydiving with you. Hell yeah. All right, Jamie. Yeah, we're gonna set it up, man. I might set something up here. I got a lot coming up in these next 2 months, especially over the holidays and then through January, but maybe like around February or March, around spring break, I'll start trying to set something up to see if we can get us about like 6 people. If we can get about 6 subscribers, how cool would that be? If I could get 6 subscribers to commit to going on a skydiving little expedition, we go over there and we get a discounted rate, especially with the more people, the better. But if we can get a good about 6 of us and go over there, that'll be awesome. Something for the future to think about. Brendan plays Pokemon cards. I made it. Hi, what's going on, man? All right, glad to see you aboard. South Perth, down Rockingham Way. Okay, Noki. I'm from Cali. Okay, I know we got a lot of vendors in Cali. That's awesome. You watch Reyes over there? Reyes, the entrepreneur. He's always got some good stuff over there. I know we got a lot of entrepreneurs out in California. I notice we get a lot of vendors every time I do shout outs and have people rep their city. Seem like the majority come from Cali. Noki, love your cover photo. Yeah, what's that? Who's on there? Homer? Looks like one of the Simpsons. I can't really see it real good. Your house save, Noki. I'm down for sure. I'm moving out there next spring to Daytona. Uh-oh, Ray Torres. Okay, we got 2. We got 2 already, and we're way ahead of time. I'm talking about next year for spring break. That's 3 of us. Me, Ray, and Jamie. So I wonder if Reyes is down. Reyes. Reyes, you gonna jump out of plane with us? Hey, how many of y'all want to see Reyes jump out of a plane? We're gonna amp Reyes up to jump out of the plane. Found from Reyes. Love the passion, man. I'm working to find locations now. Gonna hit you up a few. I'm gonna hit up a few mechanic shops for pop machines. Also gonna use my trailer to flip money. Some industrial containers. Hustle. Yeah, man. It's all about the grind, hustling. Like for me, the vending machine is just one form of income. I put out some vending machines and they make a little money for me while I'm out doing other things and setting some other things up. But it's a lot of people who do really, really well with the vending machines, especially if you're going to get into pop machines. Those seem to do the best as far as all the food product machines. I see the pop machines they seem to do the best. Now, as far as arcade machines, I know those do well too because you don't have to put a product in there. In Australia, we call plazas shopping centers. Yeah, shopping centers. We got shopping centers. But either way, plazas, shopping centers, it's all synonymous. What's up, Chrome Vending? What's going on, man? Mike G, what's up, pa? La Familia Pizza's on. What's up, Steve? That's my man, Steve. He got a pizza joint. Me and him been talking about a little business as well. Conjoining an arcade with a pizza spot. So we're definitely talking about something like that in the later future. Keith Hoff, my man Keith Hoff. What's up, buddy? Late but here. Better late than never, huh? All right. How much do your claw machine and coin pusher cost you? I got a good deal on mine. It's all about the deal you find. I mean, if you're gonna buy one brand new, then you're gonna pay in the thousands. But if you find something used online or somebody getting out of the business or getting rid of one, or maybe there's an issue with it that you can get fixed and they don't want to fix it, then you could talk a person down and who knows what type of deal you can get. But you can easily get it for, probably a few $100s. content note. How much did your claw machine cost? Me, I got a sweet deal on mine. Dude was selling it for 8. I think I talked him down to about 5 when I bought it. So yeah, it's all about just creating that bargaining leverage. When you go in there, point out things that are wrong with it, this and that, and just work your way down. Normally, I offer half of what they're asking, but it's all about just your ability to be able to bargain with that individual. In OZ, I used claw machine. Okay, in OZ, a used claw machine is 1,500. OUD. Okay. Wow. 1,500 for a used one. But have you checked everywhere? Is it 1,500 everywhere? Maybe that was just the one individual that you were talking to. Maybe you could talk someone down even less. What's your Facebook called? My Facebook is Michael Chrome, but my Facebook group that I just opened is Chrome Vending. So you can go on there and find me at Chrome Vending. Y'all go and send me a request to join the group, and I'll add everybody in. Any questions you have about vending, anything you want to post, looking for parts to machines, you got questions about your machines, post them on there, and we're going to develop another community. I know there are other pages and other groups, but I'm going to develop one for myself and for my own community of vendors. So any questions you have, you'll have a little tool that you can go to, and you can ask people there if you can't find what you're looking for in the other groups. Do you have any 5-foot tall gumball machines? There's a sale for 10 for 750. Trying to negotiate to 600, but if not, I think it's still worth the 750. What do you think? The brand is Wizard. I think that's a great deal because you can at least get over $100 for those things. So if you get 10 of them for 600 and you sold them at the cheapest $100, you'd still profit $400. And I think you could do better. I think you could sell them for at least 125, 150. I've seen them for sale for like $200 and $300 and $400, but it depends on the condition they're in as well. So make sure they're in good condition. Youssef Sadidi. Hello from Morocco, man. What's going on, Morocco? Okay, Morocco, they speak Arabic. Arabic is the #1 language, and French is the secondary language of Morocco. What's going on, buddy? Is there a way to configure the coin mechanism for coins originating from other countries? I know that online. I've never really looked for other countries' coin mechanisms, but my understanding, I've looked online and I've spoken with vendors from all over, and I know they have coin. I know a guy. He's got a vending business in Germany. I know people that have them in China. I know people that have them in South America. So I know that there is a way where you would get the particular ones for your country. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if you would have to reconstruct it yourself or if there is something that exists over there. I've never been to Morocco, but I can do some research and take a look, but I don't know what kind of luck I'll have looking here in the United States. But maybe you could find something. Do you see many vending machines in your area? If you do, you can check some of the machines there to see if there's a number, information that you can get in touch with some of your local vendors and ask them kind of like what they're doing in your area. And maybe they can give you some better tips. As a matter of fact, send me a request in my Facebook group, Chrome Vending, because we're going to have all type of vendors on there from all over the world, and any types of questions that you're having, maybe somebody on there will be able to answer it. I sent you the $10, bro. Hey, Jamie, what's up, man? I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the donation, buddy. Okay, I see people are asking to join the group. I'm going to go on there. Everybody who's sending me the request to join the group now As soon as I'm finished with the live feed, I'm gonna go in there and accept everybody, let everybody in. DDK14, hi. What's going on? What's going on? DDK14, where you from? Put on here where you're from. What state and city are you from? I'm out though. Have an awesome night. Y'all remember to drop a like on Mike G video before you leave. Yeah, y'all give me that thumbs up. All right, later, Jamie. Brian Martinez, as always, love your content from BM Vending. BM Vending. All right, man. Shout out to BM Vending. Where you located, Brian? Barbecue trailer. Yes, Jumbo Barbecue Shack. Okay, so you got a barbecue trailer. That's good, man. I used to work like security at nightclubs on the weekends, like bouncing and stuff. And at one of the clubs I worked at, was a predominantly Mexican club, and they had a food truck out there. It wasn't barbecue, but it was taquerias, where they had little tacos and little snacks to eat, burritos and stuff. But they made a killing in that place. You ever set up in front of any nightclubs with your barbecue trailer? I know you probably make a killing in front of a nightclub with one of them little food stands. As a matter of fact, I was saying on my last live video feed, there's a guy who comes through here in an ice cream truck. And because I got into talking about some ice cream machines that I found a deal for. And there's a guy he's an older fella. I think he's probably in his 80s. And he's got 10 ice cream trucks. And he's got his routes already set up. And I go out there and I talk to him from time to time when I see him come through. And I know he wants to sell one of his trucks. And he was selling it for a higher price, but I talked him down. And right now we're at the point where he was settled for $5,000. So not really sure if I'm going to jump into it or not, but it's something I was thinking about, because I know that I could, if I got on that truck and I ran an ice cream route, then I could use that and also service my machines at the same time, kind of kill two birds with one stone. And then I'd write the gas off as one business alone instead of separate gas for two separate businesses. But what I might do is, I spoke with him about taking a tour with him, just going on a ride along and looking at his route and seeing what he does throughout the day and taking some notes and seeing if it was something that I was interested in or something that I wanted to do. And so I might be setting that up later. Y'all let me know if y'all are interested in seeing me doing a video, something like that, because that is a form of vending. And even though it's not directly from a machine, it's still a form of vending. And I don't know if anybody's ever thought about or looked into doing something like that, getting an ice cream truck. It's still another way to be an entrepreneur, run your own business, sell your own stuff, and not have to report to a boss. You can fire your boss at your job and then just make your own money. And that's kind of like the whole principle of being an entrepreneur, creating an income. And maybe that's not necessarily passive, because you have to be active. You have to be in the truck to provide it. But it might be something cool if you could like get into it, learn the route, and then pay someone to run the route for you. Either way, I'll probably do a video riding along with them just to show what it is. And it might be something coming up here on the Chrome Vending YouTube channel. Let's see here. Candy machines for passive income. Yes, sir. Now, again, it doesn't start passive. You have to invest. You have to make the money. You have to fix it up if you buy a used one. If you buy new, that takes the work out, but you still have to find the location. And then once you get the location, then it's pretty much passive, because all you really have to do is go and refill, collect your money, clean it, and go. Unless there's a problem, then you got to deal with the problems. Some people like the bulk machines because the problems seem to be easier to deal with than the full line machines. When you get a problem, an electrical problem, you don't know what you got to deal with, this and that. So it's a lot more to it, and I understand why some people want to just stick with the smaller machines. Now, the larger machines do bring more money, because if you're selling something for a quarter versus selling it for $1 or better, then, you know, you're making more money. It takes you 5 customers to make what you're going to make selling a $1.25 product. But you can put a 50-cent mechanism in and increase that revenue stream. It depends on what you get into. Okay, who do we have here? I drive up from West Palm to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Greg Brower. Okay, we got, it's four of us now. Greg, we had Greg Brower, we had Ray Torres, Jamie Farnsworth, and me. Okay, we're getting close, and this thing's still a little ways away. I might have to reschedule it and go sooner. Let's see here. Still trying to get a gumball machine to Puerto Rico. Shipping is too much. Brian Martinez. So, okay, let me ask you a question, Brian Martinez. In Puerto Rico, do you see gumball machines around in any of the shops? I think you left a message and made a comment before that. You said there's not too many of them around there. So it's definitely, if it's not that many, it's definitely a good market. But then you have to deal with that issue of the distribution of the shipping. I'll go online and look and see if I can find a company that has a good deal on the machine that shipping is included. But I know a lot of times the shipping that's included is usually just within the United States. I'll go and look on there and see what I can come up with. Make sure you send me a friend request for my Chrome Vending Facebook group page, because I'm gonna be adding a whole lot of people. I'm seeing a whole lot of notifications popping up. Nick Spartakic, what's up? What's up, man? What's going on? What age is your drinking? What is your drinking age? Here is 18. Okay, it's 21 here. It's 18 for tobacco products and 21 for alcohol here in the United States. I know in Europe they don't have a drinking age, or at least they didn't last time I was there. Haven't been there in a while. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Farnsworthy? I watch you goof content, good content. Farnsworthy already turned in. He's got to get up early. I think he's off. You're good. Okay, yeah, I figured that's what it was. Meh. MEH. What's that? Have you tried mint vending machines? Actually, I had I bought a bulk amount of machines. What was it? Late last year. And in the bulk amount of machines that I had, there was actually some Tic Tac machines in there. There was like four separate choices of Tic Tacs. They had like the red hot ones, and then the orange ones, and then the white ones, and then the green ones. And they had these little grooves, and it was a circle that would come around. And maybe something like that would do good in a bar or someplace where people drinking, smoking, things like that. I haven't really I never really did anything with it. I just ended up selling them and made a profit for them. But it was actually a 75-cent coin turner mechanism. So you would have had to get the mints for a good price. And I found a deal. I was on a page somewhere and I ended up finding a deal where there was a bag full of because these were the full Tic Tac packs. And if you buy them at the store, they're going to cost you over 75 cents anyway. But I found a bulk deal for a whole bag full of them. And they ended up being like 33 cents each, because it was like 3 for $1. So they were like 33 cents each. And if you sell them for 75 cents, it gives the opportunity to over double your money. But I didn't want to deal with it because I didn't think it was very promising. So I ended up just selling that machine. But who knows? Maybe I could have found a place for it if I really would have put some effort into it. Do you have any mint machines? Is that why you asked? Have you come across any? DDK 14. Can you sub to my channel? DDK 14. I'll go take a look at it, man. Definitely. But I'm gonna tell you this. If you do, just what is your channel about? Tell me what it's about. I'll definitely go take a look at it. I'll sub to it. But what you definitely want to do is you want to get organic subscribers. And what I mean by that is you want to get people who's actually going to watch your content. Because like some of these channels I see, they got like 50,000 subscribers, and then their video comes out and the amount of views they have is like they got 2,000 views. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So you want to get people who's actually involved and interested in what you're talking about. But I know a lot of people when they're first starting out, they try to do the sub for sub thing. Um, I was trying to build mine up in the beginning, but I never went the sub for sub route because I just didn't want a whole bunch of people watching my or subscribe to my channel and then nobody really interested in vending. But I figured I'd take it slow and just see how many people I could reach who were interested in creating some type of entrepreneurship, some kind of passive income, and maybe interested in putting up a vending machine on the side to see what they could do. But I'll definitely check it out. Is that the name of your channel, DDK14? I'll go over there and take a look at it. Can I start a vending business at 15? You can start a vending business at any age you want. But the thing is, if you, I know that you can put up some vending machines, and you know, if you just want to do that on the side, but to actually create a business, I know that you have to pay taxes and things like that if you want to develop it into a full business. And I believe you have to be 18 to actually deal with taxes. So, but what you can do is you can have your parents take care of that for you, or some kind of guardian who's of age. But you'll really have to look into all that depending on how far you want to go with it. I'm sure it's probably not a big deal if you wanted to put one up or two up just to see if it's something you're interested in or something you want to grow with. But definitely definitely look into the regulations depending on how far deep into it you want to go. And your arcade a good, okay. Well, that was an incomplete sentence. Just have to tell Reyes it's part of the hustle, and I'm sure he'll be down. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got to get Reyes. I know he's busy, probably got off already, but I'm definitely gonna bring it up to him and see what he says. Hopefully, he's not one of the people that's skittish. No, man, I ain't jumping out of no plane. Let's see. Do barbershops? I don't know. I try to put them all in one comment because I'll lose track if you separate them. By the time other people write on there, it's hard for me to keep up with everything. Let's see here. Yes, can you look? Yes, you can look at me. Okay. I'm not understanding some of these comments. A good arcade vending machine that makes money is called Keymaster. Look it up. Yeah, yeah. Keymasters are good. Keymasters are definitely good because you can set them based on the prices. But you still have to fill it with all the a lot of those usually have expensive prizes in there. And you have to fill it with the prizes and have it in a good location for it. It's gonna really make money for you. Okay. All right. It's 10, 11, 18 in America because it is 21, 11, 18 here. Okay. So y'all put the day before the month. Okay. Y'all are already into tomorrow. What up, G? Good job, bro. With Fredo Lugo. What's up, man? I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Facebook Marketplace has a lot of machines of all types for great prices. Yeah, I'm always on Facebook Marketplace. Ray, I saw the spirals. Thought about driving up there for them. Would be worth it. Yes, I'm 14. I have. Okay. When you paint your bolt machines, do you use flat or gloss paint? I actually use the gloss because I like how it's shinier and it stands out more. I was actually getting ready to do I was gonna do a live stream tonight while I was renovating a machine, but time kind of got away from me. So probably on my next one, I gotta order some. I'm getting ready to order some of those stainless steel flaps from my Vinstar machines because I notice a lot of time those flaps break. And I'm going to order some and I'm going to put them on a machine. I'm going to renovate it. I might even just do it live instead of just doing a video of renovating it. I've done plenty of videos renovating machines, but I think I'm going to do one live. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to order them They're really worth it. It's 19.99, I think, for three of them. But it's not a super cheap price, but the stainless steel, you never have to worry about the flap breaking again. And those flaps, like, you can grab the flap and pick the machine up by the flap because those things are just very, very strong. But I'm definitely thinking about refurbishing that yellow and gold machine that I pulled out of the locksmith, and I traded out the bottom part for it because it was getting worn and used, and a lot of the paint had been rubbed off from people's fingers. So it's just time to refurbish it again. But I might just go ahead and do that live because I know a lot of people have been asking me questions about renovating certain things, what type of gumball sizes can fit in there. So I'm going to do that live. That'll be coming up real soon, but I'm definitely going to show how to install those stainless steel doors. Um, we got Thanksgiving coming up at the end of this week. What y'all got going on for Thanksgiving? I got to go up to the capital. I got to go up to Tallahassee and see some family. And then next weekend, I'm heading out of town, going to meet up with Jamie from Farnsworthy Vending and Reyes, the entrepreneur. So we're going to meet up and party next weekend. We're going to be going live a lot all weekend, hanging out. But where was I at? Yeah, I'm definitely I was talking about renovating. Okay, but I'll definitely be renovating that video. I don't think I have enough time to order my stainless steel flaps and get them in time because usually it takes like maybe like 10 days or whatever. But I might sit down and order them tomorrow, so maybe they will get here on time. And if I don't get it done before I get back, then I'll go live and refurbish the machine when I get back. And we'll do that live, and y'all can ask me any questions while I'm renovating the machine. Anybody who has that particular Vinstar. And depending on how that video goes, then maybe I'll do some more machines live. So I know a lot of people have a lot of different questions. But back to your question, yeah, I like the gloss paint and I use the Rust-Oleum. I don't like I don't like the Krylon, and I got a video out about all the different types of paints that I use, especially in the beginning. I got the little cheap Walmart brand paint that I was using in the beginning, and like that one starts dripping a little bit if you hold it too close. The Krylon really drips. It's horrible, even if you shake it up real good. But you got to apply more, but you got to hold it back and do less at a time. But if you put it on there wrong, the consistency is so thin, it just drips and it makes the machine look horrible. But the Rust-Oleum, I get the gloss because it shines, it stands out, and its consistency is good. And the only way it'll drip is if you just leave it in one place for too long. But if you use a regular steady movement to your spray, it'll come on good. It won't drip. It'll look nice. And so that's what I always use, the Rust-Oleum. And I do use the gloss. Smart advice. Thanks, Yusef Sididi. Okay, I will. Azan Khan, I subbed. Okay. Keep up the good work, Rafael Chica. Okay, definitely, man. Definitely. Booty Licks. I like that name. How much money do you actually make a month doing this? It seems like a lot of time and work that doesn't pay off. Well, I mean, nothing starts from the beginning where you're just making a whole lot of money. But for me, it's just something on the side. I don't live off of this income. Uh, Technically, I know that I could if I put enough machines that's going to pay my bills and this and that. But I just do it on the side to make a little extra money and keep growing. I started with one machine, and now I've got multiple machines, got over 100 machines. So, like for me, it brings money, and I do okay. I make at least double, and a lot of time triple on whatever I'm putting into the machine, and after it pays itself off. And also, like I say, I don't only just put locations. I also sell machines. So I do a lot of selling machines local here. And if once you learn how to navigate the internet and buy and sell things, a lot of people do it on eBay, buying and selling shoes and clothes and other type of products. And so I do it with vending machines, and I do that locally. So as long as you're figuring out a way to make it work for you, you can do it. It is time investment in it. And if you already have money, maybe it's not something that you want to do dealing with the smaller machines. Maybe you want to invest your money in something larger like flipping cars or real estate. But if you're definitely grinding and starting from the beginning and you're just trying to create something and get out of the hole or really just figure out a way to create some kind of income that you can invest in other things, then it is something that's good that you can actually, start making a little money to invest in other things. But it's not something that's going to make you rich just off of a few machines or immediately. It's something that does take time. But for me, I enjoy it and I find a lot of different ways to create income out of it. We're already building a skydiving team. Yeah, yeah. Then we're going to do collections with you. LOL. Yeah, yeah, we had some fun. The skydiving place is about an hour and a half from where I live, the one that I go to. But yeah, man, I've been thinking about going back over there, putting like a gumball machine up there that I can go back and service like every 6 months. Give me an excuse to go skydiving twice a year. Thanks for the help with the Vinstar 3000. Okay, yeah, no problem, no problem. That's the one that I'm going to be working on when I get ready to do the live refurbishing. Um, DDK14, can you shout me out? Yeah, man, shout out DDK14. Um, yeah, definitely, Greg. Let me know if you're in town. There are a lot of other machines out here in Buffalo for great prices. Where should I get a claw machine? You just gotta search online. Look online. You can find great deals. Just the more you seek, the more you'll find. So you can go Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace pages, and just type in Craig's or just type in claw machines. Use claw machines and see what pops up, and just kind of scroll through, or put vending machines or coin operated machines or arcade machines. You can type in all types of different search engines and see what you have the best luck with. Where I'm at. Okay. How's the arcade doing? Arcade's doing good. Um, it's growing. I always try to add a few little machines in there when I can. So that way when I get ready to put the arcade up, then I already have the machines and don't have to make a large investment. Reyes, would you ever get a condom vending machine? You know what? I used to see a lot of those back in the day, like in gas station bathrooms and things like that. Uh, Especially when I was a little younger. But I haven't seen too many lately. But I did see. I don't see them as often as I used to in bathrooms. But I did see one in a gas station, like probably like a couple months ago, and I just kind of laughed at myself because I remember I used to see them all the time. Would I necessarily get one? I don't know. I can't say that I wouldn't. If somebody was selling one and it was in an area close to me, and maybe if it was in a location or something, then yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't turn it down if I felt like I found a good deal on it. But yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not turning down anything that's gonna make a little extra money in the beginning. Looking at machines for chocolate mint patties. Okay, I know that a lot of people sell those in their honor boxes. They just put those York peppermint patties and they put them in their honor boxes and they sell them through there with handfuls of chocolate candy. So I don't know if it's something that you just particularly want to sell chocolate mints. Maybe that could be an option for you. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, how is everyone? Rosangela Bennett. I'm good. I'm good. We're on here doing good. Y'all, oh, one more thing, just for the new people that have come on, make sure you send me a friend request to my Facebook page, Michael Chrome, and my group, my Facebook group page, Chrome Vending. I know it's a lot of other pages out there that already have a bunch of vendor groups, but I'm opening my own for anybody who wants to just get on there, ask questions, and talk with other vendors or get some tips and suggestions. Maybe it's something you can't find on any of the other pages. This would just be another option for you. If you want to sell anything or if you're looking to buy anything, you can post all that stuff, any good information. If you get new machines, questions about machines, types of machines, bill acceptors, candy machines, bulk, arcade, whatever, put it on there and we'll grow us a nice little community. Let's see what we have here. I am 11 and I have 8 places with machines. Okay, if you have 8 locations at 11 years old, man, that is fantastic. Okay, I just got 2 new machines today. Finally starting my vending business. Curtain call. Okay, that's awesome. What type of machines did you get? And what state are you in? Y'all shout out what state you're in as well, so I know where you're at. I got people from all over, so it's cool to hear the different places that I'm able to reach just on here. But definitely let me know where you're from, what state you're in, or if you're in a different country, whatever. And let me know what type of machines you got. What were the 2 machines that you bought today? And were they brand new or used? Tell me a little something about it. I came back uploading a new video. What's up, Reyes? I got the notification. I saw that you just put something up. But I'm gonna check. I got a lot to check back up on as soon as I get off of here. What's the Facebook group? The Facebook group is actually Chrome Vending, just the same name as the YouTube channel. And it's linked to my Michael Chrome Facebook page. So maybe you can find it on through there. Can a 15-year-old start a vending business and how? Yep. Probably want to get started with your parents, though. Have your parents or your guardian help you out if you're under 18. Woo! Reyes has a new video coming. I'm pumped. Farnsworthy, you back on. Okay. Yeah, man. Y'all go check out Reyes, the entrepreneur's new video. I got to definitely go look at it. He's always got good videos. I definitely want to check it out. Glenda Lumpkin, I am viewing. Great info. Awesome, awesome. Good to see you on here. Ryan, 25, always use glossy paint. Yeah, glossy paint is the best. It's always been the best for me. Gives it a nice look. Do you have Instagram? Yeah, I got Instagram too. It's Chrome Vending, but it's the E's are 3s. So it's CHROM 3 V3 NDING and then 2018. All right, I'll message you, man. What we got here? Going live constantly, dude. Yeah, man. I did a video the other day, and then I had a few people telling me to go live. But after putting up a video, sometimes y'all don't know what I gotta go through to edit these videos sometimes, because I gotta film it. I gotta get all these different angles. I gotta do whatever work it is I'm doing while I'm getting the footage at the same time. Then I gotta come back and cut it and put it together, add music, figure it all out, edit it, come up with a thumbnail, a title. I gotta tag it. Like, after doing all that, it takes a lot of time, and it's definitely a time investment. And I try to do it in between the other things that I'm doing. I do a little bit, and then maybe go train somebody, and then do a little bit more, and then work on this, and then train another person. And so I'm always trying to make sure I'm staying proactive at moving forward and all the things that I have going on. Can't wait for the trio. LOL. Keith Hoff. Yeah, man, me neither, man. I'm pumped. I'm excited. It's around the corner now. Probably won't respond until later after school. All right, man. Go learn something good at school. Make sure you're learning. You got to keep learning. I wish I would have taken advantage. I wish I would have took advantage of learning more things when I was younger. Would you consider doing a video about the taxes and the legal side of the business? Has anyone ever tried to sue you from bad candy or something crazy like that? Do you carry insurance? Yeah, I got insurance, so it doesn't matter. I got a 1-2. It's a 1-2 policy, 1 million, 2 million. So I'm covered for liability. So it doesn't really matter. I haven't had any issues with it. Usually I keep my candy fresh. I don't wait too long. if I go there and there's an issue with it, or if there's an issue with it, all the business owners will know and they'll call me if there's any issues. Before, I did have some melted candy, and I had bugs get into a machine at, um, at certain locations that I had. But it's just part of the business. You learn things as you go, but you just can't be afraid to fail, and you can't be scared to try. So I did have some issues in the beginning, and I had them call me, and I had to go and change the machine out and put I had to put new candy with a new machine, and I ended up losing some of my inventory. Had to throw everything away, and I did have some mishaps, but now to the point that I kind of figured things out that I don't make those same mistakes anymore. GTG, dude, school. Okay, gotta go. All right, man. Have fun at school. Chrome Vending Sky team in the making. Let's make it happen and make it an annual spring break thing. Yeah, man, we could definitely do that. Um, I'll definitely sit down and plan things out a little bit more. Like I say, I have this one trip coming up here soon next week, and I'm still putting things together for that. But y'all definitely gonna watch that. It's gonna be from the 30th through the 2nd. So we're gonna have a lot of good stuff, a lot of good footage coming from all three channels. Me, Farnsworthy Vending, and Ray as the entrepreneur. We're gonna be going live together all through the weekend. And we're gonna be having some fun and talking some good knowledge too. I'm just trying to think through this stuff. Did you start putting machines out before it made it an official business? Me, yes, actually I did. I put my first vending machine that I got in the thrift shop, and I took it with me to this club I was working at, but I didn't leave it there. I would just take it with me when I would go there. I never left it anywhere. I would take it there while I worked there on Friday and Saturday, and then I take it with me, and then I take it to the car wash when I worked at the car wash. Then I would take it to the flea market when I worked at the flea market on the Sunday. Then I took it I had a friend of mine whose mom lived in an area where it was like an apartment complex with a lot of kids, and she would be outside, and the kids would always come up and get the candy. And then I would take it back to the club on the weekend. I would take it with me everywhere. And then finally I was like, I made a few quarters, and then I just put it in my patio for a while and went on and did other things. And one day I was looking at it and decided to go ahead and clean it up, spray paint it, make it look real nice. So I painted it up like a chrome and red color, and then I took it to this other club I was working. The guy said I could put it in there, so I went and put it in there, and I just left it. And then I ended up getting a few more machines, and I started placing those. And I didn't know anything about the business aspect of it at all. But once I had about, I don't know, I might have had like 15 locations already. And one of the clubs where I had it at, the club owner, he came to me and said some guy from the city came through and told him that I had to have a tax certificate for that machine, or that it couldn't be in there. So I ended up going down to the city tax office, and I went in and I just started asking questions because I didn't know what I needed to do. I said that some man came to the club and told the guy that I couldn't have it in there unless I got a tax certificate, and I took a photo of the other ones that they had on the wall for the other machines, and I showed it to the people in there. They said, I need to get one of these papers. What do I got to do? And they said, oh, you got to go to the other building over there. So I went over there, and they just led me around. But if you ask enough questions, if you ask the right questions, then you'll find out what you need to find out. So I just started asking questions, and one person led me to another, and finally I got where I needed to be. And I went in there, and they told me that pretty much what I mainly needed was to pay the tax certificate for each machine. And here in Florida, I don't know what it is anywhere else, but here in Florida, it's $3 per year per machine. Not per location, but per machine. So it don't matter if I got a gumball machine, an arcade machine, a snack soda machine. It was $3 per year per location. And it was actually it's not a calendar year, it was a fiscal year. So it was like from the date of September. And then let's say that I had 15 machines or whatever it is that I have. I could pay the $3 for each, $45, And then if I get 50 more machines that year, I don't have to pay for those until the following year. And then I got to pay for whatever machines I have at that time. When if I lose locations or have them, whatever I have, I pay for that. So that was pretty much like my first start as to what I needed to do in the business. And I didn't have insurance for a while because I didn't feel like, at that point I had more investment in the machines and I was putting out more machines than I had enough time for the money to come back in. And then later on, as I got more and more machines and then my money started getting out of the negative and into the positive, then I was to the point where I was like, okay, I need to get insurance. I need to do this. I need to have my business, this and all that. So then I got set up with everything else that I needed. But I'll definitely be putting out more information on those things as we go along. Where am I at? What kind of insurance do business give you for your machines, or is it a gamble? I am sure there's some weird owner who would take your machine, use it in another location, and claim it's stolen. No, I've never had that issue. I guess you just got to kind of see you got to be wary about who you're dealing with. I wouldn't just put it in a location of someone like that. Usually the people that where I put it at, it's like nobody's really going to steal it in the location where it's at. And if the business owner isn't really going to steal it. I mean, I guess it could happen. I haven't had the issue yet, but not really sure. Like, it's not really that big of a deal. I know one thing for sure. It'd be hard for them to steal the full line machines. A lot of people can't even move them. So maybe that's an option if you're worried about maybe somebody stealing it. You can check OfferUp too. Yeah, OfferUp is a good site. Let Go. Like, there are quite a few different pages that you can go on if you're looking for used stuff. But I know I always put a few links in the descriptions below for random different things to do with vending. So I always look on there and try to find good deals for things. But always, if you want to get some used stuff in your area for a good price, you can always check those sites as well. Condom machines would be great by motels. Yeah, I got a couple motel locations myself. Rabat, Morocco. Okay, you're from the capital of Morocco. OG10, Houston, Texas. Okay, shout out Texas. Reyes, the entrepreneur. New video is how to sell cucumbers at the swap meet. No, man. Reyes, you selling cucumbers at the swap meet now? Okay, I gotta, just by the title alone, I gotta go look at that video, man. That sounds funny. Reyes is out selling cucumbers at the swap meet. From recycling cans to pressing shirts to doing vending machines, and now he's selling cucumbers. New Jersey in the house. Okay, shout out New Jersey. Shout out New Jersey. I'm from Camden, New Jersey, but visiting Killeen, Texas. Okay, what other passive income streams are you working on? Oh man, I try to keep my hand in a lot of things, but definitely my YouTube, vending, YouTube, flipping cars, real estate. I got a couple active income jobs that I do as well, but I got a book that I wrote. I'm working on trying to get that published, but that doesn't have anything to do with vending. That's more from my workout page. And I did actually start a book about vending, but I only get to work on it here and there, so not sure how long it's going to take for me to get it done. But I definitely want to put a book out, so I'll probably make an ebook first, and then maybe do like a paper or hardback edition. We'll see how that comes out. Have you seen the pizza making vending machine or the marijuana vending machine? Seen one of those in Canada. Vending machines are expanding, so it's good to learn from these smaller machines and build up. Exactly. That's my thoughts. That was my same thoughts exactly. I saw a vending machine that was selling cars at a car at they got a video on YouTube about it. It's a car vending machine. They got them stacked up about 8 high, and they're selling brand new cars in it at dealerships. I did see the marijuana vending machine guy. I actually had one of my earlier videos where I actually talked about this guy. He said he set up a vending machine and he was selling products in there anywhere from like 20 to $90 and over per product. And he said that his machine was emptying and he had to refill it 6 times a day. He said he only been doing the business for a couple of months and he was already in 6 figures. So you could really make money in vending machines. You don't have to sell things for a quarter. That's just an option. But it all takes the same effort. If you could sell something that's higher, if you could take a vending machine, like a snack vending machine, and you can put it in, like, for example, in the plumbing shop that I have, those guys talk about like putting tools and stuff in there. You could put the right tools, or you could put a vending machine at a hotel and put like toiletries and things that people forget, like toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, toilet paper, female hygienic products. Like, it's all type of stuff you can put in there and you can really expand your amount of profit. So you just got to think outside the box. You got to be creative, and you can, I mean, you can do whatever you really want to do with it. Yeah, they sell all types of buds and edibles. Yeah, man, they got it's all type of business opportunities with the vending machines. But all right. Okay, I see we've been on here a lot longer than I wanted to be on here. It's coming across almost an hour and a half on here. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get to work on a few other things. So I appreciate y'all coming on here with me. Before you go, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button for me real quick. Also, go and send me a request to my Facebook page and my Facebook group. Michael Chrome, the Facebook page. Chrome Vending is my Facebook group. I started it for all vendors, all of you out there, new vendors, old vendors, it doesn't matter. All y'all go on there, send me a request. I'm going to go on there. I'm going to accept you right now. And we're going to create a nice little community right here. And I'm going to keep shouting it out and keep spreading it so that way we get more and more vendors on there from all over. Thanks for your time. Yeah, definitely, man. Thank y'all for coming on. I love all my subscribers. Thank you. Everybody who's in the community, love to have you on here. I'm about to go on here and accept all y'all's friend requests that I've been getting a million notifications on the top of my phone. I've been swiping them off the whole time. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to check everything out. I got to go check out Reyes' new video. Y'all go check out Reyes' new video. And I see y'all next time. Make another video.